How I have missed you, Kratos.
What treachery is this? Another trick of the gods?
No, my son. It is me.
Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo from Classic Game Room, and today we are looking at God of War Ghosts of Sparta for the PSP. Taking place between the events of God of War 1 and 2, Ghosts of Sparta is a whole new adventure that sees the king of anger management issues, Kratos, trying to come to grips with the fact that he is the new God of War after slaying Ares at the end of the first game. Cursing the gods all the while, Kratos is still plagued by the nightmares of him killing his family in a blind rage. But these nightmares are quickly replaced by new ones, and he soon realizes they're not nightmares, but visions of things currently transpiring. With a crew of his finest Spartans, Kratos sets sail for Poseidon's kingdom of Atlantis as he begins searching for a person he has not seen in many years: his mother. Once there, Kratos will embark on a quest that will have him cross paths with some of Greek mythology's most infamous characters, just like in the rest of the series, as he tries to come to grips with some new family issues, as well as his newfound godhood. God of War Ghosts of Sparta plays out just like any other God of War game. Still wielding his Blades of Athena, Kratos will acquire new weapons and magic different than any seen in the previous games, and will wreak gory havoc like never before on a whole new legion of foes. From chain lightning to actual voids in space that suck enemies into them, Kratos will be more unstoppable than ever on his quest to reclaim his sanity. The gameplay works much like any other of the console God of Wars. Kratos will basically be hacking and slashing his way through a luscious-looking 3D world based on classic Greek mythology and using the same two buttons as before. He can effortlessly and without delay switch between weapons and magic, and by wielding both fluently, he'll mow down his enemies in no time. Along with the classic hack and slash action is of course the button prompt sequences that God of War is famous for, and what makes it extra bloody and brutal. There's even a sex scene like in all previous games. I guess Kratos can't be frustrated all the time. The graphics for the game are also what you've come to expect from God of War. Simply stunning. From armored ogres to legions of the undead to blood in the water, Ghosts of Sparta is absolutely beautiful to look at. And then when you include everyone from the original trilogy coming back to reprise their voiceover roles, well, you have a great game to look at and to listen to. Even the replay value for Ghosts of Sparta is top-notch. With plenty of collectibles that can be earned in multiple playthroughs, including items to help make it through those subsequent playthroughs, and tons of unlockables that can be purchased via red orbs that you carry over from your completed games. If you are a die-hard fan of God of War, then there is plenty to this game to bring you back for more. Not to mention the inclusion of Arena Mode to truly test your might. It is highly recommended, but not necessary, that you at least play the first God of War, if not the entire trilogy, to understand the events going on in this game, as Ghosts of Sparta helps fill in several of the unanswered questions about Kratos' past, while also brilliantly bridging the gap between the first two games. Not to mention helping to shed light on some motivations of other characters. Any fan of the trilogy will truly appreciate how this game only furthers Kratos as a tragic character while combining it with classic God of War gameplay. God of War Ghosts of Sparta is a highly recommended buy for any fan of the series.